Hello, welcome to Serling Zone. I'm Alan. This is an edited video of my encounter with the shadow of the Ashen. I saved it after I beat him on the video clip. That was about an hour long, all my different attempts to beat him. I think it was probably about 8 or 10 goes. I was getting better at it each go. I was getting towards the end, I thought, one more go, see if I can beat him, because I was getting pretty close a few times. I eventually changed my armour from the sort of feathery one to this one, which is gives me a bit more defence. And the last attempt I changed the weapon. Instead of using the light and the single-handed weapon, I used the double-handed axe, which is a bit more powerful, and that did the job. The only drawback, you can't hold the light, so it is that section is a bit dark. I should have maybe put the light down before on the ground, but I didn't. But yeah, that was the toughest battle yet. Like I say, I was getting towards the amount of times I thought, I'll give it a rest and try later, but one more time and I did it. I'll just skip the video there. There's my scoria from the last go. Yeah, I never felt in the battles that, I was completely overpowered or there was no chance. Like in some games, I thought, no, if I can try to keep a bit calm and learn his patterns a bit better, I got a chance of beating him. And luckily you get the help of these other two. The woman, she gets killed about halfway through, or he absorbs her power, and that sort of brings flames to his blades as well, so he powers himself up. But she resurrects when you beat him anyway. So I've never gone in that bit with the fire because it hurts you. I've seen the NPCs do it sometimes, and I thought afterwards, I wonder if that's probably a good thing to do if you've got the risk taking the loss of health, and maybe he's vulnerable, then you can get some good hits on him. So I never tried it. It was strange a bit later on, they decided to sort of path up on this little corridor for some reason. Yeah, look, there's one of them going in the fire there. got some good hits there. The one thing I find tricky, I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, is when you press the button joystick down to do the dash in quick, I find you lose your lock. And if I don't get it on again, I'm trying to hit him without doing the lock, which is a bit tricky. That was a bit I skipped a bit. That's when he impels her and gets her power. Now he's got the flaming blades as well. I got lucky there. There's always that awkward decision you've got to make. Do you try and keep the bit of health you got, or heal it and waste it, or trying to heal it when you only need it? And a few times I've suffered because I thought I'll be okay for a bit, and then I got hit with a really big attack. This one got a bit harder because there were so many of the other little minions coming out as well, getting in the way, and I think the mistake I made, I focused on them a lot, trying to get them out the way, and I probably at the end, I maybe should have just took the risk and changed to the big axe then, tried to get, because he probably only did about another 1 or 2 on this go, if I could have got him with the big axe. Yeah, see, there's just so many of these ones coming out at me. I thought I'd try and get rid of them, but they just keep repairing. He's very low on his health, the boss, but I just couldn't. I should have been braver. You know, I went in there, look, and got a few hits. Or got one off him. I've got that mace weapon fully powered up, but obviously because it's a fast one, it's not so powerful. Just couldn't get the timing right to get in on them, and there was too many of those other ones getting in the way. That was the end of me. Didn't have no health left. It was close. Yeah, I reckon if I'd have changed to my axe and got lucky and got in there, probably 1 or 2 hits and that would have done him. But as I said in previous videos, if you haven't got this game, I'd get it. Really enjoyable. I say he is a challenge, this boss, but I managed to do him. And actually I start at a more of a disadvantage on this level because I've already used one of my drinks and I've got a little less health on the bar as well, so I did well. Started off with a handicap because of that. Just hope you can see what's going on, because I know it's a bit dark, and I think when you upload the videos on YouTube they go a little bit darker. Yeah, see, I think I got 1 hit on him there and it almost took the amount that he had left on that last go. It's a shame you can't hook the lamp on your back like you can in Outward, because it's one of my pet hates of games when they're too dark. I always, if the game gives the option at the beginning, you know, adjust the brightness so only this symbol shows slightly, I always make it so it shows a lot. He got me quite low on my health there, but luckily he went back into the middle, gave me a chance to heal. That's when I thought, right, I'm going to just charge in on him and swing. And it worked. It's pulled down into hell, just like the Ghost, the film. I actually had 2 health drinks still left as well, so I really did well on that go. And there she is, she's being resurrected.
I stopped mourning my father long ago. This was a mere shadow of the man I knew. His heart is silent, while the human heart beats on. We must carry both hearts down a path only the bravest may travel. Geffen awaits us in the Gnaw, a place of great power and great danger. Pass through those doors to the portal beyond. I have watched you. You are ready. Have no fear as you leap into the darkness. I will find you on the other side.
Yeah, that was definitely that when I beat him. I definitely went one of those ones when I went yes, and punched the air like you do in these Souls-like games, and you finally beat the boss. Always look at the back of these statues because I've had quite a few where they've had things hidden behind. You do get little bits from the vases sometimes when you smash them. Can't resist it. I wasn't quite sure where to go first off here, so I just had a quick look around, make sure I hadn't missed if there was a door somewhere. Or sort of ledge to leap up, and then I suddenly realised, well, it's got to be jumping in the hole. That's the temple. And the next level it takes you to was a real hard one. I've just finished that with a quest and got to the end, but it's quite hard. It's very dark. Like I said, it's dark, which, like I said, I don't like. And there's a lot of deep water that you've got to try and get round.
Light
And the
is a
enemies are pretty
stranger
tough.
here now. This is an ancient night, and its children are strong. We walk in the realm of the Elder Dark now. I can feel Cisna's web folding in around us. Geffen awaits us at the sacred pool, deep in the Na. Over the eons, both light and dark have come here to slake their thirsts and grow. Geffen could not have chosen a better place in which to mend the sundered hearts. There is great power at the end of the Na. We simply must get there.
So there we are. There's me beating the shadow of the Ashen.
This thick and smothering weave of darkness. This is Cisna's work. Only she could spin such deep shadows.
Right, thanks for watching. Cheerio.